I'd just like there to be more awareness for people who are living with an eating disorder around navigating the system. I personally found it incredibly complicated and convoluted, and I had no idea where to turn. When you're already battling such a hurricane in your own head, the last thing you need is to try and also navigate the system.
For me personally, hopefully more collaboration between the different service offerings, people working in that space. I know everyone's very keen and passionate to do their best, but I think there's a harmony that definitely can be a bit more progressive in that space.
More accessibility and less stigma surrounding it, and more knowledge across the board, basically. The fear involved in it of taking on someone with an eating disorder, everyone sort of goes, oh. So I think, having the support and knowing where to get the information from, and knowing who to turn to if they're out of their depth, I think is a big thing.
Both for the young person and for the professionals involved, and trying to support them and their family and friends. It's really important to know where to go and that there's help out there. I think that would be the key kind of message. I think it's really important to hear from the people that we're trying to support and serve.
Even more acknowledging the male part, but at the same time it would be more, let's say, personalized care.
Absolutely more access to specialist care. And I think particularly for patients that have got really complex needs, being able to bring them into an environment where they can work with a multidisciplinary team and be supported all the way from the start to the finish of their treatment is something that's really essential. And I guess that getting that good supportive interface for particularly private practitioners around training and supervision support, and allowing them to develop the skills that are going to mean that kids can be managed in these different environments.
From my perspective, more of the lived experience and peer support, I think that the integration of that stuff into the care system, I think, is overdue.
I think the power of lived experience is really important, and I think that people with lived experience should be given the platform to share their story so that others are encouraged to do the same. And I really do think that needs to be built in to the system of care.
I would love for more doctors and GPs to be well versed in treating eating disorders, because we do know that that's a really first point of contact and a really important element of care for people. And from experience, knowing that a lot of doctors and GPs either want training or don't have enough training or support as well. So kind of looking at the model of how they need training, but also how we can best support them in their practice as well, so they feel confident to do that.
Better access for rural and regional areas, and to have better access as well for those that might be of a lower socioeconomic status as well. So,
Yeah, I would agree. I think access and funding as well, and people knowing where to get resources and information, but being able to afford those resources and information as well. So.